Hi Sagittarius, this is Kelly from Moon Pie Tarot. Please forgive the sound of my voice. Not sure, you probably don't even notice, but I was a bit under the weather and kind of lost my voice, and it's the less I use it, the worse it seems, and the more I use it, the better it gets. So anyway, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and these are your Ascended Masters spiritual messages for the month of April 2017. Now, this reading is not intended to give you any specific message on a certain topic. My intention with this reading is to allow the cards to speak for themselves. And whatever is happening in your life at this time, these cards, the messages that come through from the cards I pulled, are what you need to know at this time. Okay, so we'll get started with your reading. I've already shuffled the cards before I began your reading, and obviously shuffle a little bit more, and I've already placed them. So the cards that you have for April, you have Choose Peace here, then you have Purification, and then you have Yoga. So I'm going to read about these cards, that give you the message from the cards, and then bring to you the intuitive message that I receive. So the Choose Peace card, this card talks about choosing the path of peace. As you think about your various options and possible outcomes, which will bring the greatest feeling of peace to your body and mind? This is your answer. Listen to your heart's truth. There's always a peaceful alternative to conflict. Your peacefulness elevates your energy and helps you to manifest your desires. Meditate and do yoga as a way of attaining inner peace, and interestingly enough, you do have the yoga card here. The next card is Purification. And I just want to say, well, I'll just say it toward the end. Something involved with this, a situation in your life, needs purifying. This could be a signal to purify your motives and intentions so they're purely about service and not about fear or competition. It could mean a purification of your body and diet, or it could simply mean adjusting your life so that all of your actions are in integrity with your true beliefs. White Tara will support and assist this purification, ensuring that it's a harmonious process that brings great blessings to you and others. So it's saying for you to put your whole focus onto how may I serve instead of what may I get out of this. And everything then will go better. It's saying for you to affirm loving thoughts about yourself and others. Avoid chemicals and toxins. Avoid any behaviors that lead to feelings of guilt or shame, as these lower your self-esteem. Leave situations that are out of integrity with your true beliefs. And then the last card you have is Yoga. I know some of you may be saying, I can't get on the floor and do yoga. So I'll read to you the message about that, and then we'll go from there. So they're saying, of course, if you can, to do yoga regularly. The benefits are one of the answers to whatever is you are dealing with in your life right now. Through this yoga process, you'll gain increased clarity, energy, flexibility, toning, and psychic awareness. You may also meet wonderful new friends and have fun at yoga classes. Yoga is an ancient tradition among spiritual practitioners because of these many esoteric and material benefits. Don't delay. Do some yoga today. This is not a plug for yoga, just so you know. So, okay, some of you can't imagine yourselves being in certain poses. That's okay. You can stretch. Try to stretch. Try to practice stretching throughout the month of April. Just start there. Practice breathing by taking full inhalations and exhalations. Some of you can teach yoga or invite others to participate in yoga with you if you wish to do this. watch a video of yoga or take a class. So this card, and actually all these messages, the reading is really, you've got some kind of situation. I don't feel like it's anything in particular. For some of you it could be, but I feel like if you are dealing with some kind of emotional anxiety of some sort, they're saying for you to do some kind of physical exercise, at least in general, if not yoga, which actually if you could start that would be great, or even just start stretching for this month. Practice your stretching. That will bring some type of peace of mind. I've done yoga before, and it's very relaxing. It's difficult. It can be, but it's also very relaxing. And for me, it made me like physically too relaxed. But I took it at like 11 o'clock in the morning, so the rest of the day I was kind of like, excuse me, I was kind of beat. And it was only one class, so I'm not saying that that's going to happen to you. I probably could have kept going, but I will say that my anxiety levels decreased greatly because I was so relaxed. And I wanted to just lay down and go to sleep, but I had to go to work. So I do believe, from my experience alone, and I also engage in physical fitness, and I know that there's something about physical fitness that kind of sets the tone for your mentality. It erases anxiety, and you don't have to go, if you want to join a yoga class and you're a beginner, you don't have to go in and do what the advanced people do. I mean, everything is a process, but I feel like you need to begin a new journey on purifying your mind. I feel like your mind has been in a state of anxiety, and you need peace of mind. And so if you just wish to stretch or take a walk in nature, make a commitment to yourself to do a little bit of exercise each day, even if it's just stretching each day, even if you just stretch one limb per day for the month of April. I don't know, you start wherever you feel you need to start, whatever you're comfortable with. It's not a competition. You don't need to worry about being the best or, doing what everyone does on Instagram, and they're in all kinds of twisty, bendy poses, and they're on a beach and their toes are pointed and they're being all fantastic. You don't have to worry about any of that. All you need to do is, just be you and do what's right. Find your pace, set the tone, because I feel that Sagittarius in April, you need some kind of outlet for your anxiety levels. I feel your anxiety is affecting you emotionally in some way, if you have phobias or things like that. For those of you who have been doing yoga for a while, kudos to you, but now it's time to take it to the next level, okay? Because purification is not a one-time deal. We are constantly facing new stresses in life. As we change and grow, different things happen to us in life physically. We deal with different situations. Things change. It's a constant evolving process. So if you've been feeling stagnant or feeling like, you've reached this one particular level where you've purified, but you're bored, or, you feel like you'll never reach the top. And it's not about reaching the top. It's about the journey and constantly purifying, just like our bodies are constantly purifying every time we eat. Our bodies get rid of toxins from the foods that we eat. It takes only what it needs. And so you could just eat one time and then be completely purified and never eat again, but then you'll die. So you have to keep eating. And that's the example of change in our lives, and different things keep coming up. So you know, some of you, I feel like, have been dealing with some very stressful situations or stressful things that have been happening to you as of late. And the message coming through to you is to maybe start trying a little bit of yoga, perhaps trying to find a mentor or someone that could help get you started, because you do need, I mean, there's many ways to get peace of mind, but the thing about exercise and fitness, you don't have to run on the treadmill for 2 hours. You can't base your fitness level on other people. You base it on you. So even if you just took a brisk walk or a nice walk somewhere for 15 minutes, that's a form of healing, because when our muscles heal, when our bodies begin to heal, our anxiety levels reduce, our mental energy kind of evens out. Things begin to even out a little bit. The anxiety levels reduce. And I've even spoken to people that have completely reduced their anxiety down to the point where they feel the stress, or they feel that anxious feelings, and then they just go away. That it's not an everyday thing. So if some of you are dealing with panic attacks or anxiety attacks or phobias or any kind of situations, or if you're in a constant state of anxiety because of environmental reasons, or even hormonal changes, or whatever is inducing this anxiety, you need to take the time in April to find an outlet for that, at least a healthy outlet. Doesn't exactly, like I said, have to be yoga, just any kind of thing that you can do, because I do feel like a lot of you are dealing with some panic attacks or anxiety and things like that, and it's not the only thing you can do. There are other things and other ways you can purify yourself. You can attend groups or seek therapy. This card is about detoxification. Change your diet, eating healthier, drinking more clean water, okay? Just finding ways a little bit each day in the month of April to reduce things that aren't good for you and replace with things that are good for you, because you are looking for peace of mind and you're trying to choose that, but perhaps you have not been consistent enough, or perhaps things that you've done in the past don't really work, because I feel like if you aren't able to do these things, you will stay stifled in certain areas of your life, either a relationship or career or family, and just your health in general. Okay, Sagittarius, so those are your messages for the month of April. If you wish for a personal reading, please visit my website, www.moonpietarot.com. And I hope to be speaking to you soon, and God bless with everything. Take care. Bye.